Hello everybody and welcome back to Theme Park Coastin, and unfortunately our final day over here at Disneyland Paris, as after an amazing 4-day trip it is now coming to a close. But that does not mean by any means that it's going to be a bad day, as with me today we've got Adam, my dad and my mum, and we're going to be heading across both parks today, completing all the rides and attractions we haven't done, as well as going on our fan favourites such as Tower of Terror, Ice Mountain and so much more classics like that, as currently we're going to be leaving the park at 3 o'clock today. So we pretty much got the whole day, don't we?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the thing is, like, we have quite a while, because it's the same amount of time as we had on our first day, so if we had that much time that'd be crazy, but yeah.
Yeah, as I said, we have still got a long day. Even after the last day we were quite sad near the end. We definitely have got a great day here at the park. So if you're watching this vlog right now, you are definitely in for a treat. But if you haven't already, make sure to check out our whole trip over here towards the park, as we have got hotel vlogs, travel vlogs, and of course 3 other vlogs over at the park itself. But yeah, last day over here in the park, let's get into our first park, not Magic Kingdom, Disneyland Park, to experience some Fantasyland rides, and then continue our day at the park. Okay, here we go. It's half 8 currently and the start of the magic hours over here at the park. And as I said earlier, first up we're going to be heading over towards Fantasyland. Had a little bit of trouble getting into the park today in terms of the passes, but we have managed to get in and racing down to our first ride of the day, Peter Pan. Are you excited to be back down here on Main Street, USA?
Oh, it's so nice. I mean, there's nothing like being back here at Disney Park. Like, I know it's our last day, but you know what? It's still amazing. Like, Disney Park is something else.
Yeah, and down goes Vic and Minnie down here. Sitting down there, there you go, like I said. Such a nice atmosphere when you head down the park, leading up to the castle. Oh, I've definitely missed getting down here in the mornings. I'm gonna miss it again. Lovely weather's got to stay, Mum.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I know. I keep filming this for you guys, but I just wanna get these last memories of heading down the centre of Main Street, USA and looking at the castle. Oh, it is going to be a good day today. It is going to be a very good day. That is definitely a unique sight for Peter Pan, the busiest ride over here at Disneyland Paris. And as a matter of fact, I know it sounds crazy that we're going here first, but I think it's actually going to work in our favour, because this ride in the middle of the day, especially yesterday, was queuing all the way around to where there's Meet Mickey Mouse, just down there. And I mean, it can go up to queues of 90 minutes long, just because of how slow the operations are. And also some people actually enjoy this ride. So if you're only going right now, walk on queue in the magic hours. I think this has to be up there as one of the best rides to do straight away. Because even though some like Ice Mountain, Big Fun, that seems crazy first double fall, yesterday they had like maximum like 35-minute queues, which for Disney is actually really good. Well, this one was just like 90, 75 all day. So if you are looking to do a ride first, at the moment I think Peter Pan is a very strong contender to take off into Neverland with. Off we go! Pan's flight, yeah, not what I used to remember as, to be honest with you guys. We had a walk on queue for it, so that was a positive. But after that, it was like bad animatronics, jolty rides, and to be honest, it's not the greatest. Like, if I was younger, and I remember when I was younger, and any young kids out there, the flying sensation's awesome, but the rest of it is just like basically a better Pinocchio and stuff. And as much as they're fun, having a 90-minute wait normally for a ride.
Wait, did you call it better Pinocchio? No, yeah, it's not, honestly. I'd give that. That is one of the most overrated dark rides literally here in the world. It's like, it's so overrated for what it is. It's not good. It's really jolty. The animatronics are pretty much terrible. In my opinion, that's one of the worst dark rides. But again, people seem to love it. So if you love it, you love it.
I think as well, when people say, oh, it's got 90 minutes queue, it must be good. It does not mean a ride's good. It means that it could also have a slow input. So, for example, with Big Thunder Mountain or High Mountain has like a 10-minute queue. In reality, if it was those amount of people on Peter Pan, it'd be like 70 minutes because they got 2 stations, they get people through quickly. Whereas on Peter Pan, they've got 1 station, the trains are slow, and to be honest, it takes a long time to get around the track. So, when there's a long queue, it doesn't mean it's good, it just means that it has slow input. So obviously some aspect of being good plays a factor in that. But yeah, it's worth one time maybe.
So in my opinion, it's just not great. I mean, the people seem to love it, so, and I mean, like, even though the queue is because of that, people do seem to actually really enjoy it, which, okay, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it, but that one's not for me.
Yeah, my mum enjoys it. I just think nowadays with such rides as rides existence in the world.
The same queue.
It feels like battle ride. I'm finding stuff like Pinocchio, so, but I feel like Peter Pan could be really improved in like terms of all of the work has gone into it. And I need to mention it, I saw yesterday, Small World is closed and it will be closed I think to the rest of the year. So if you are planning to do a trip in 2022 or 30th anniversary, the chances are you can be able to get on the classic Small World. Nevertheless, I'm looking forward to it as we open. Next up though, we're going to be going over towards Tomorrowland. No, not Tomorrowland, Discoveryland, to complete Highest Mountain, as we weren't going to jump around so much, so we saw the queues today and it just looks, as you can probably tell, pretty empty over here at the park in Magic Hours, which it wasn't last time. So if you're in the park, Tom tip number 10. Whoa, we've done 10 tips of the tricks. 10 tips of the trip is to get to the park early, because trust me, you want this, get him early and leave late. Wherever 2 times, lunchtime don't.
At 6:30 this morning to do this.
Yeah, I'm looking at the corner, around the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we literally stayed like a 15-minute walk away from this place, and we still went up 6:30. I mean, even though it was very early, I mean, it's well worth it. Like,
yeah.
It's so quiet.
Get me 30 rides in, get him early and get him late. Wherever 2 times. You get him around lunchtime, it is packed in here. So we purposely actually leave during lunch to get like food and stuff, because
I mean, everything's just
it's just packed that time. Yeah, I know, like, look at this. This is time to get, even if you go out to a hotel at lunchtime, have a little dose. Yeah. It's better than actually getting here a bit later on. So, when it's short queues, get here early. So, we have just completed Hyperspace Mountain, and still to this very day it does impress me. Last time I went on it, it wasn't that great. This time the start felt better, but in the middle you can kind of start seeing the screens again, which I really honestly remember not being able to see the screens when I first went on it. Maybe because it's my first time, I'm quite oblivious of it, but this time I was looking out for stuff, but I just felt like you can actually go around. It used to feel like they're actually flying towards you out of nowhere. Well, this time on Highest Mountain, when you were going around, it felt like you could see the screen. It made it look a lot more, I could say, tacky. The coaster is still amazing. The Highest Mountain theming is still great. And I must say, like, when I criticise rides like this, it's not like criticising the UK parks. It's criticising a Disney park, and that means it's still more better than any rides that we have back home. And getting back on there, it still was an amazing ride, and that facade, I keep filming it because it really is fantastic. And I'm currently filming clips, I'm not going to interview him about our ride, but I know that he's rode it like 3 or 4 times. I've only done it twice, but I love it. It's an amazing ride. I wish I did manage to do it when it was Mission Space 2, and I can tell you on his story quickly. And basically, when I was younger and used to go to this park, when I first went over to Disneyland Paris, well, a few years after I went over, when when I was like 6 or 7, I got in the queue for it and I was like, I'm gonna do it. And then I checked my height and I was tall enough, and then I wussed out last minute. But then I said to myself, I was really looking forward to it, and I went to return. This was Mission Space 2. I returned, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it this time. And at that point I had the transformation into Iron Mountain. So what the lesson, guys, the moral of the story is, if you think you're gonna do it, push yourself on it, as if I did that, and I would have done 2 of the Space Mountains, not just 1. But anyhow, this is amazing. Iron Mountain is fantastic. But next up, we're going to go to infinity and beyond. Comment down below, what ride do you think that is?
Stand by.
Face forward and sit back in your seat.
If you guessed Buzz Lightyear Laser Blast, well then, you were spot on, as that is what we have just completed. And guess who got the highest score? Myself. And I've got to give a big thank you to Adam for filming the clips of what ride. Because personally, on a ride like that, I actually don't like filming clips because I just want to play.
I mean, I don't play it usually because I like to watch all the things.
Yeah, so it's good Adam didn't do it. I didn't get my highest score, but I got on the first day of 600,000, which is bonkers at that time. But I did get like 360,000, which is still like level 5, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, that's what I love about that sort of ride, is that you get to play on the game. It's like, how awesome is that? You go on a ride and you get to play at the same time. Now, I don't really know whatever else you can do about Disney, but I know I love this game. But now, we're going to continue our way around Fantasyland, as in the early Magic Hours, we just found out, but these rides here, Pinocchio, Snow White, and rides like that, are actually open. Peter Pan is. So when you are going to Magic Hours, and if you do, make sure to check the app before you do go, because it is important that you do check beforehand, because otherwise you might go to a ride that's not open and stuff. First.
Okay, so now we're going to go on this ride, where if you'd like to pronounce it, I'm not, but
I think we're just call it Snow White ride.
Leave that one.
I'm going to call it a Snow White ride over here in Fantasyland, and the queue doesn't look too bad.
No,
but yeah,
just walk on.
Check the queue times and like time that opens before you do go, because there's quite a few rides that aren't open, which are a big standout attraction. So plan your first ride, and from then on, when you're in the queue, make sure to have a look at what other rides you do during the day, if you really do want to maximise what you get done over here at the park.
Sur le mur. Ainsi déguisé. Le sommeil de mort.
Well, no wonder Snow White had a short queue. That was petrifying. Like, when you got on there, you wouldn't expect that. For anyone who's watched the Snow White films as well, you'd think it would be quite nice and calm and really like child friendly, but it's not as bad as the one in California, I'll give them that. But it's still a pretty scary ride on there. That witch is scary, but it was good as well.
I mean, I prefer the Peter Pan.
Yeah, I don't know, I feel like Peter has like a better version of both rides. Yeah, I can't go over how scary that was. Like, it's been a bit scary, you know.
I mean, yeah, a little bit. But,
yeah, not as bad as California. California was petrified.
Yeah,
like,
that was weird.
California put your battles for life. Seriously, guys. Right now, though, we're inside the queue for Pinocchio, and our second one over in Fantasyland. This one's got a little bit of a longer queue. All the rides, I think, have all the little ones. I think Pinocchio's I haven't done these ones for a very, very long time. Like, I didn't do them in my last visit towards the park, so it's been a long time since doing them. However, nice long queue. I think around 20 minutes, so not too bad. However, we'll see how it is. These sort of rides you don't want to wait more than half an hour for. But if you are here and you've done all the other rides at the park, Fantasyland ones are great for anyone who's obviously done the rides, or any like young families who want to have a nice calm ride with Pinocchio. Just don't lie and tell me it's good, Adam. Ding ding. They were fun rides, weren't they? Like, I'm not going to talk ages about Pinocchio, but that is actually my favourite one of those three attractions that we just did, including Peter Pan, Snow White and Pinocchio. I feel like Pinocchio, I like the storyline stuff like Pinocchio, it's quite a fun storyline. But I had like Pirates of the Caribbean, the theming is not the same, but as I said earlier, if you are younger and you want to experience the fun of these style of attractions, make sure to go on them because they are quite fun, and normally you leave them to like your last days and do rides like this, which we're going to head on right now first. Adam, Pinocchio, Snow White and Peter Pan. What did you think of them?
I mean, as I said earlier, Peter Pan's not that good, but then Snow White and also, well, was it Pinocchio? Yeah, no, they're actually pretty good.
Don't lie to me, don't lie.
I mean, I preferred Snow White, however, Pinocchio was still good. I mean, again, they're classics, like unlike Peter Pan, they are classics, and I know Peter Pan is a classic, however, it just doesn't really fit in, but yeah, them two really do, so yeah, they were good.
They do good. And did you enjoy it, rides?
I did enjoy them. I think they're all very much on a level with one another, actually. I enjoyed them all the same.
Yeah, I know Dad does not agree with that either. He's doing things like Adam in that sense. And here I go, on to probably what I've ridden the most on our tour. I must have been on our 6th time, I could say. But this trip we have already run a lot.
I don't know, I think this is our 5th time.
But it's still amazing every time.
Yeah,
right?
what's also crazy as well, this is probably the ride I rode the most apart from the Dragon this year.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I rode this more than something at my home park.
But again, every single time, it does never disappoint. Like, it's always got a short queue. The ride is amazing. Even if it has got a queue, the queue.
And the area is just like incredible.
I know, like,
so this is my favourite area at this park.
Yeah, you know what I meant to know. We had a little explore through it yesterday, didn't we? And you were a little bit like, yeah. So.
I mean, like, we'll probably have a little look for it today, just on the way to Indiana Jones.
Yeah, but yeah. No matter what you go on your day, there's always a short queue as well, quick operations, amazing rides. The thing about it is just amazing. Oh, sorry guys. A literal walk on queue for Pirates of the Caribbean. Isn't that, there you go, awesome.
Gardez votre homme, les gars! C'est de l'or que je veux! Oui, dis-le! J'accepte humblement ce magnifique trésor en récompense d'une vie de vilainie, de piraterie, de fripouillerie et de tout ce qui finit en vie.
Oh, I'm going to miss Pirates of the Caribbean. Probably our last ride on it this year that was, and I did not disappoint at all. From the moment we boarded, you just feel immersed in that ride, honestly, it's so amazing. And I think we have rode it a lot, but every single time we went around in it, we were like, oh, we know something new, oh, that's new. We just don't even remember, it's just so well themed.
I mean, this area in general,
it's like yeah, it's just fantastic, and I know you probably feel like me right now saying, Park's going fantastic for the 7th time, but it really is. And a trip to Disneyland is nowhere near complete that ride.
I mean, honestly as well.
And for that reason, it's my favourite ride here. I think.
And if you miss out this area, which is quite hard to miss out because you literally have to walk through it to get from Frontierland to Fantasyland. However, if you do end up missing out this area, you honestly haven't seen Disney. Like,
yeah,
you have to experience
this. Which is like, well, it has to be the best themed area in Disney eventually.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, like Galaxy's Edge, right, okay, that's amazing, right. But, I mean, I do prefer the list, obviously. However, like, seriously, this is not that far off, and this was built ages ago, this area.
Yeah.
It's just like, I mean, look over there, it's just like all the landscape and stuff.
It's like, you know, whenever you look, you see it, and there's obviously characters as well coming out now. No nice thing about Disney is the characters, and we haven't really experienced this trip as much, but next trip we go on to. I've got a feeling there'll be a lot more characters, a lot more like shows and stuff. Because the people who we're travelling with, more like that. So we like to compromise on who we're travelling with. Well, right now we like to go on all the rides that we want to do. Of course, we have seen the Lion King show, which was really, really good a few days ago, and kind of watched the Illumination show a few vlogs ago. So if you want to check those out, make sure to skip back to, I think it was day 2, like Joe Spice. So that's out there. But right now we're going to be heading off to Indiana Jones and the Temple of Peril for my second ride of this today. Not today, of the whole trip.
Is it? Oh no, it's my third ride.
Your third ride, my second ride.
No, I did not ride on it, like the first day of the trip, but it's funny because I've only ever done this in the front row and on the first day of the trip, so I can't really remember that, but
yeah, and I like all rides at Adventure Island. Adventure Island.
Adventure Island. Technically it is called Adventure Island. I believe so.
I don't know how it was, but no one over here at, forgot my name, wherever it is, the theming is impeccable on here. But right on the other hand, don't get me wrong, it's fun, but it's not nowhere near as good as how it looks on rides. We're giving it a go though, 50-minute queue, definitely not too bad. So yeah, that wasn't 15 minutes. We went over there, filmed a few clips, and then we looked at the queue, and that was like easily half an hour. It's queuing outside of the entrance. When I did open up an extended queue, so I did go in a little bit. However, for a ride like that, as much as I'd love to do this trip, it felt like we've got like limited time. Like we're leaving, I think, at 3 o'clock today, so we haven't even got the full day at the park. And I'd rather go on the more unique attractions and see the more unique characters over here like that before we do end up going to get back on the train and go home. Oh, so sad. It's even worse, we've got school tomorrow as well, which does not help at all. But like I said, at the end of the day, I want to get down to the other park. Still going to eat some lunch. I want to do stuff like Tower of Terror. That's the 2. I've got to get a plate. So as long as I don't want the plate, I've got to grab my plate. and then I'd rather then Jones not in.
Yeah.
Right now though, we're going to be heading off to Autopia, that's the name. So we kind of don't really want to order today, we go back and forwards.
I don't know what we're doing, still.
But we kind of go along and think, oh, we're going to do it right, we're going to do it right. We haven't done that yet.
We're sort of just doing like the major attractions which we've already done. And the only one major attraction we haven't done actually, like I would say the only thrill or fan ride we haven't done is actually probably Autopia. I mean, we haven't done some of the rides in Fantasyland, but yeah, we don't. Like, I don't think we're gonna leave thinking, oh, you know.
Yeah. I kind of want to do Autopia, right? That's the thing.
Yeah,
like,
I want Autopia. It's
a good fun ride. It's always like drive your own car. As a kid, it was like fan favourite, but now it's still a really good ride, and you get some really good views of Space Mountain. Really bad at names. Honestly, I'm getting tired, guys. I've been vlogging for you guys for like 4 or 5 days now, so I'm getting pretty tired. Off we go! Oh, driving fast!
Wait, actually,
let's not crash this. Yeah, you just realised you're driving.
Yeah, okay, so
yeah. For God's sake, just go! Gotta go! go. Hold on. You're really bad at driving, Adam. You're horrendous.
Just slow that.
Oh.
Don't say that, don't say that.
Boy! Boy! Get the speed! Get the speed! Whoa! And fall. Hey, it's worse. It's worse than hyperspace. Oh, there's another round down.
You're going downhill. No.
And Stay go. There's another bump. This is the longest queue day.
It goes further.
Oh, here you go. Stop moving. There you go. Okay, I want to apologise for Adam's driving. That was horrendous. His driving was awful, but that ride was actually really good fun. Like, when you go to a park like this, you don't want to do after driving 6 hours up here, drive another car. But for someone like me, Adam, who can't drive yet, it's really good fun to start to drive around this make-believe, like 1980s sort of town. And like, when you go along, it's definitely diesel, so it doesn't sound that eco-friendly. But being able to spin around, having obviously a guide as well. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. And I feel like at the end though, there are a few too many cars stacked up near the end of the ride. What a view here.
What to say, when you go on it, I think Mum thought it was bumper cars.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not bumper cars. You're not supposed to be crashing them.
I think somebody's right on the pedals.
Yeah, and just do something more careful on the car.
Way.
Yeah. Whatever, Mum. Excuses. But right now, for our last ride, we're going to be featuring over here at Disneyland Park before we go to Hollywood Studios. Still Disney Studios, I mean. We're going to be taking a ride onto the Phantom Manor. I've only actually done one of these so far, which is a bit weird. However, I think it does deserve another ride, this attraction. It does look absolutely awesome. So are you ready, Adam, to go in to the spooky haunted house? Ooh, very spooky at the basement.
It's so nice to have guests. Nous sommes ravis de vous accueillir, humble mortel.
Everyone is doomed at Phantom Manor.
Even you.
And notice this. This chamber has no windows and no doors, which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out.
Veuillez faire attention à la marche en montant à bord. Le bal ne pourra commencer.
Creatures of fright, we summon you now to dance through the night.
Do not worry guys, we managed to escape the Haunted Mansion. However, unfortunately, we are now escaping Disneyland Park for our last ever time on this trip. It's a bit sad, but before we talk about that, How was Haunted Mansion, Adam?
Yeah, no, it's actually really good. Like, Haunted Mansion is a great dark ride. Like, it's definitely worth coming down for it. I mean, we actually found something else as well. Like the lift, we actually believe that it is an actual lift because we believe that some of them don't actually have a lift, but like it's not an actual lift. It's just like
make sure that you're the illusion.
Basically, like a kind of madhouse, it makes you think you're doing something when you're not. We used to think it was like that. However, there was a gap in the door this time of the pre-show, and I was just looking for that gap to see if it actually did go down or not. And it looked like it actually went down through that gap because there was like a concrete wall and it looked like it actually went down through it. So,
does it? I don't know. Comment down below if you do know because we'd love to know that one.
It's good though.
Oh yeah, it's good ride. It's only fun elements. We did a little bit of commentary about it on our first time on it. Like some little hidden details on the ride. I just thought I'd show you some clips for you guys to enjoy. Also, I did say we're going to bring you around here first time, so here you go. I'm going to do a quick glimpse into here. Literally, it's just a quick walk around America, basically. There you go. Oh, wrong way. Here you go. There you go. That was that. I hope you enjoyed. Honestly, you don't need to head through there. Yeah, that is it from our Disneyland Paris park visits. We are going to enter Hollywood Studios right away now. Disney's Studio Park. That was it. I keep getting this out. I apologise in advance. You know what I mean in the future, guys. I do say that. We are in the Hayden Day, just to finish up a few more rides. We've got like an hour or two left of our day. To get some Tower Terror rides, this like that, and get some lunch as well. Or what have you thought about Disneyland Park?
Yeah, honestly, Disneyland Park's an amazing place. Like, this is the better out of the two parks, like far better than the other park. But you know what? It's just a really nice park. Like my favourite, obviously, Haunted Mansion. Like you can't beat it. However, like the quality of attractions here is just ridiculous. And it's like I mean, in terms of land, what my favourite land is, I think before it gets to Adventureland. And honestly, that's just insane. Like this theme park, just like the quality of everything is just incredible. And like Main Street USA, of course.
It's right there. It's just incredible. It's done that as well.
Literally kind of better than this. Like Main Street USA, the soundtrack, everything.
Yes. Very, honestly, it is an amazing place. Like, if you choose one part between the two, come here. But I think when you do buy a ticket, you do get both parts included. So, in our opinion, the best way to do theme parks is hop around. However, at the end of this video, if I do have charge, I've only got like another 20 minutes left on the camera. If I do have charge, then I'll tell you the best tips and tricks of completing your day. Right now, though, it is time to head into Disney's Hollywood Studios. I think it's that. We are now in the Walt Disney Studios Park, yeah, get it right. And after having a nice burger, I say, well, I didn't actually have a burger because I didn't like it, but I think I had,
so it was amazing.
I think it had like cheese and something like that on it, which I didn't want, and then it's a long story anyway. Basically, I don't like cheese on a burger, but that is a story for another day. But my parents had them and it was really nice. I also had some chips, and after a long wait, we finally had that. Now we've only got an hour left to what, an hour and a half.
So we're trying to max what we can
by going on to
like
35 minutes by going. I bet it's probably more than half an hour, but hey ho, we have to do this one. This is like one of my favourite rides in the whole of Disney. So if we end up on this ride as our last ride, then so be it, because the Hollywood Tower Hotel is definitely one that should not be missed. And then followed by after that, possibly do a few rides in Toy Story Land, and then we're going to be going to get some merch like the plate butter one, and then going to get a cool book as well, and then we're going to sum up our whole trip in general, talk about our day, and then give you a big thank you for watching the video, because it's been a really good trip so far, hasn't it?
It's been amazing. I mean, like 4 days at this park. I mean, parks.
Yeah, parks. Yeah, it's really amazing. So let's just hope that this queue's not too long and we get into the Hollywood Hotel.
Well, we've not got the luxury of coming here later tonight.
No, we don't, no. So this is our last time to do it. Last time to get into the hotel and check in for our trip.
Dans le strass et les paillettes d'un Hollywood à l'apogée de son âge d'or, le Hollywood Tower Hotel était une star à part entière.
To our guests,
Thank you.
For the last ride of the day, we have completed Tower of Terror, and that ride fails to the point, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing. Like, it's a great jump time, in my opinion. Probably the most jumps I've ever been on. It's incredible.
Yeah, honestly, what a way to end the day! What a way to end the trip that we've had. Hanging on and that. That was just, yeah.
Also as well, like, we actually got the better sequence as well after the 2 week on. So.
Yeah, so we obviously, I mean, you may not know about Tower of Terror, is that it has more than one sequence. So people go on it and think, well, we've done it. Well, no, you're wrong. There's so many
different sequences. I believe there's 3.
Yeah,
well, I mean, you can sort of count 6, but like, if you have the top, you basically just have a drop at the start and then it's the exact same sequence.
Yeah, so if you can choose, which I don't think you can, if you can choose where to go to the top first because the drop at the start's quite cool.
It's pretty cool.
But also, the sequence in general is just amazing.
The middle one,
amazing.
in our opinion, is the best one. I mean, we haven't done the right side yet, but we've done the middle and left, and the middle's definitely the best.
Yeah, so it's a lot of cast, a lot of sequences. So get yourself down here at least 3 times to really experience the whole ride. Obviously, though, you're not definitely going to get the same sequence every time you do ride. But if you ride it like 100 times, you're likely to get all the sequences that are on there.
I think we've got 4 rides on it this trip, I think, so it's not bad.
And that air time.
Oh wow! I mean, it's incredible. Like, I mean, you go in, like, I mean, you can probably sit now. You literally go up that tower, and then like you pretty much go down the whole tower.
And no matter what, we did this as well, because we're in the back. We looked up, and it's not a tall drop tower by any means. You get, don't get me wrong, it's thrilling. So like, if you're scared of heights, yeah. But actually, in reality, if you are scared of heights, apart from the view when you open up, it's not a lot more intense than other rides.
Yeah, but I mean, even as well, that view when it opens up, like, because the park is so like low down, there's not many like taller attractions here. You can literally, and that's probably why you have such a great view. Because like, if there weren't those tall attractions, it wouldn't be anywhere near as good. Like, I'd say if Art Race was over there, it wouldn't look anywhere near as good because that's about the same height as the
Yeah. Well, right now we are going to be heading around to look at some shops, buy some bits and bobs, and then we'll see you when we do leave the park for the final time of our 2022 February trip. How sad is that? Or let someone else appear in the meantime, which you might, you never know. I was going to see you again when we got out of the park, but Harry Potter music?
Strange.
Doesn't make much sense over here at Disney, but hey ho, I think someone's probably just messing around or something, but yeah, nothing really what Harry Potter's leaving the park, there. Well anyway, while I have this music playing off, which I'm still trying to get my head around why it's playing, we have had a fantastic day over at the parks today. Honestly, we only had, like, when you think about it, we got over at 8 and we're leaving now, it's like 5 minutes past 3. Plus to have another 6-hour journey home, that's the train before school tomorrow. Hey! We're very glad for that. But we've done so much, it shows how, even if you are leaving today, make the most of your day, and if you're arriving up early, arrive to the park early, get late trains home, because it's just like another whole day at the park, isn't it?
Yeah, literally, I mean, pretty much. I mean, we've done so much today.
Yeah, honestly, it is fantastic. And now we're going to start off on how today was, and then we're going to go to the overall picture of the whole trip. So Adam, how was today?
Yeah, I mean, today's been really good. Like, in terms of attractions, we all know quite a lot. I mean, like Peter Pan, it's not like good, but apart from that, we've got back on Coast Mountain. It's amazing, and like that coast is just like, unbelievable. Yeah, and we've gone Tower of Terror, which again, that's one of the best drop towers / dark rides, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's been a really good day. It's been short, but we actually got a really lot done.
Yeah, we pretty much got done all the major rides. I wish we did do another one on Big Thunder Mountain.
Yeah, I know, Jones.
But our ride day yesterday was fantastic, and also
2 rides. Yeah.
Oh man, a good day, good night one, and then also we explored the park. So yeah, it was actually really good in that sense. Now I'm going to start with another overall picture, but overall, okay, how would you enjoy here at Disneyland?
Oh, honestly, like overall the trip's just been amazing. Like, I mean, I'd probably say that day one's been the best, but like, I'm going to say because day one's usually the best anyway. But you know what?
It's literal excitement, isn't it, when you get into the park? You haven't been here for so long, so
I was expecting Alton Towers, and don't get me wrong, Alton Towers is like incredible. Like, I mean, I love Alton.
But it's not this.
But when you turn up here, I mean, because I've been here like plenty of times in the past, but like after 5 years, returning back to a Disney park again after everything that's happened, it's just been like amazing. Like, and also getting on Coastin Mountain, which, as I've just previously mentioned, is like one of the best roller coasters. For me, a top 3 roller coaster. When you're saying something, But yeah, honestly, it's incredible. Like, like, both parks are amazing. Yeah, Studio Park may not be as good as Disneyland Park, however, it's still alright.
And the hotel accommodation was amazing.
The hotel was amazing. That was Disney Village was good. Yeah.
And Mum and Dad's overall trip, how was it?
Oh, amazing.
Amazing. But people of many words, aren't they? Just
no, it's been brilliant.
People are sore feet, that's what it is.
I can't wait to come back again.
Yeah, oh God. It's not long as well, guys. If you have enjoyed, comment down below because we are coming back very, very, very shortly.
Before then, we have another trip coming up in about a month.
So if that doesn't persuade you to subscribe, like, comment down below, I don't know what will. But our trip, yeah, it summed up perfectly. It has been fantastic. In terms of videos, if you want to check out a playlist, we'll have a playlist that will be in this video. But we have done a travel vlog, day 1 vlog, day 2 vlog, day 3 vlog, and you're watching the day 4 vlog. Plus there is also a hotel vlog of Sequoia Lodge.
I mean, unfortunately we couldn't do a Disney Village vlog, however,
yeah, it's big because
we've done so much.
We've done a lot. I mean, like, I feel like I haven't even put a camera down on this trip, but like we have been doing as much as we can. Literally in our vlog, we've been to every single hotel, we've been to every single theme park, we've done all the rides in Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, literally every single attraction you can think of at Hollywood Studios.
All but like 2 in Disneyland Park, which are the Fantasyland, like teacups and stuff, and Dumbos. So we've literally covered everything on our trip. So if I had to recommend a time to come, do 4 days. That's like a perfect amount. You can enjoy it, so enjoy the shows and you would never get bored with us.
Even if it's not a holiday, try and get 2 days on a weekend, obviously, and try and get chill as possible.
Yeah, try best to get off the weekend because the reason it's so well actually is because in the first few days it was all with French on school. So we were going to
believe anyway.
Go outside, yeah.
Like, they may have actually been off on holiday, we don't know. So
yeah, so
just try and
that's what we believe anyway. But yeah, in terms of, that's how I'm going to do it again. In terms of how I would do a trip in the future, after looking at it across the 4 days, what I would do is I'd begin your day by starting off waiting at 6:30 from your accommodation, ideally on the Disney resorts, and then head down to the park for Magic Hours. Get there at like 8 o'clock.
Head to Disneyland Park.
Head to Disneyland Park for Magic Hours. Get there like 8 o'clock and then head
8:30 when the park.
To 8:30 and get in there straight away. Get on those major attractions like Peter Pan. 5-6 Mountain actually, where we went today, only operated 1 train in Magic Hours.
Well, 1 station.
One station, yeah. So make sure. Yeah, of course it's Disney. So make sure to get out before you go, and then after that, we then recommend heading around the park and maybe if you want to do a Magic Kingdom until 2 hours before the Hollywood Studios park closes. At that point, when you go to Hollywood Studios for 2 hours, and trust me, you can get more done then than you could in the whole morning, yeah, because everyone leaves. It's not a full day park at the moment before then. So until Tomorrowland opens, do all that there, get the 2 hours done. You do every single ride at that park, then come back into the Disneyland Park for the last time remaining of the day, watch the shows, watch the events, and trust me, if you do that, you're going to have a perfect day. Now this may change as time continues, but at the moment that is best. And just as Adam buys his last item from the shop, I want to thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you soon from inside of the Disney Art Shop. My name is Tom Derrick from Theme Park Coastin, and thank you all so much for watching our series over here at Disneyland Paris. I'll see you guys later. I'm getting a bit sad now, but goodbye guys. See you soon.